Mana's still looking good, so if you need mana, drink. Let's be ready to pull the next one after that gargoyle goes away. Make sure you're grabbing your targets, tanks.
Here they come.
Okay.
Run.
So Bulgogi, you will, if we ever have that, those don't count, right? The slimes we want the casters to pull and not tank. But if ever we get a melee target, which I think we do in the Death Knight wing, you will have triangle. All right, remember guys, this gargoyle is going to pat basically all the way up into this room, and we don't want to walk in too far because we're going to trigger those two stones in the hallway there.
Yeah, just let it walk into the group. Don't pull it or anything.
And these are the packs that you should have your food, melee. You should have your food ready to eat as soon as we kill it.
Point 0.3 seconds sunder, guys. Very good.
All right, so remember the skull is always going to be on the right. The X will be on the left. Gale, we're going to turn them away from the raid, keep them together, and AoE them down, but all damage needs to focus on the skull to get it killed. Okay, let's walk it in.
Pop up the jam. Yes.
Sit neat. Don't go in front of Star here. Soup,
We pulled.
pick them up. Same thing.
Cooldowns if you got them.
Use that stone.
Probably not wreck though.
Who caught wreck?
Gotta
spots.
sit neat as soon as we killed it.
Huge chain heal, sit and eat.
Fellas, those are the type of mistakes that get people killed in Naxx. We can't be doing that. At no point should you be in front of Star.
Yeah, imagine if we all had world buffs going.
This is learning. This is learning. Let's get reses. And I would say you know, don't like we don't need to do full. You guys can do spot buffs if you want, but we can make sure we do a full rebuff before we engage Noth. We've got 2.
Sabu, I was just, can I get a couple of food? Because all I have is water. Can I get some food? Thank you.
All right, Bleed, you ready? Trollstice, are you good? Okay. All right, same thing. We got another group just like that. We're gonna walk it in here. Here we go. Okay, let's just come down and we can eat down here in Noth's room so I can start talking about this. Okay, so this, I wasn't really sure what this map when I looked at this. So we're going to call the corner that we're standing in right now, guys, we're going to call that the north corner. Okay, the corner that we're in. So if you look at the tank sheet, right, you guys look at the tank sheet for Noth, right? Gale is the north. That's going to be the corner that we're in now. South is going to be this corner, right? And then this is going to be east and west, right? I get that right? East,
Yes.
west, north, south. The tanks, please give me a confirmation that you guys see that you've got your corner.
Yep.
Okay. So what that means is that, so we're going to engage Noth. Everybody is going to be stacked in the middle. When we go in, we are all stacking in the middle on top of Noth. He is periodically going to pull mobs from the corners. If a mob comes from your corner, so if you're a tank, you need to pay attention to that and pick it up immediately. We don't want it going into the casters. You're going to pull that into Noth so that all the DPS can DPS the ads down. He does that periodically. Okay, so always be paying attention. If a mob comes from your corner, you have to go pick it up, pull it into the middle, and we're going to kill it with Noth. All right. When he teleports to the balcony, you still have your same tanking corners, and those mobs are gonna spawn from those corners and come running in. Pick them up. This is the part where I think when we first did this, we may have if it's all champions, if it's a melee looking boss, or if it's a melee looking ad that comes, right? It's a skeleton ad, if it's a champion, you can bring those together and we need to cleave them down. But if it's a caster, if it's an AoE, if he looks like a caster, that needs to be separated. Don't bring that together. We don't want them together. We need to keep them separated. Does that make sense? Tanks, do you
You
guys
know-
understand that?
Yes.
Go ahead, Kimbarg.
Do you know if those casters can be stunned? Because we have a bit of rogues. Maybe it's worth trying
I
out.
think they can. I think they can be stunned. It's an arcane explosion, so it's not. I doubt it's going to have a casting time, but they should be able to be stunned. So, rogues, if you see one of those come out, we're going to go for it first. It needs to die first, but get there and stun it. Yeah, let's make sure we're getting buffs out. Now remember, those guys only come when he is on his balcony, right? Those guys aren't, the casters are not coming while he's down here and we're DPSing him. The only ones that are coming while he's on the ground are going to be the skeletons that the tanks have to pick up and bring into Noth to kill with the boss. It's when he teleports to his balcony, okay? We are for sure going to get one teleport. The week that we did this, and I think we had, I don't know, 32 or 33 people. I think we got him to 38%, and he went to the balcony twice. Hopefully, we can get him down before he goes twice.
Okay, just so it, because I've seen 2 questions about it. Someone just whispered me. I know you were just kind of getting an idea when you were making the chart, but just to clarify, as far as the tank goes, I'm top left corner, Naxx is top right corner, Soup is bottom right corner, and Bulgogi is the bottom left corner.
Correct. Yep, that's right. And I'll change that for next week. I thought when we walked in here it looked more like a diamond, but now that I see it's a square, I'll change it so it's not looking like that.
So Gale is top left.
Top left. Yep. Gale top left. Soup bottom right. Naxx top right. Bulgogi bottom left. Okay, Valkyrie and Agrodamus, you guys are paying attention. If we lose a tank, I need you guys to fill that spot.
Copy that.
Your west and east is confused.
Yes, Naya.
Yeah, that's whatever. I'll get the bottom right, bottom left.
I tell you something real quick.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I got that backwards. So
I was originally top right. But
yes, that's you. Bulgogi, that's you. You top right. Naxx bottom left. Okay. Yes. You're bottom left. Bulgogi, you're top right. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Real quick, guys. Undead Train is on. Seeing a lot of not Argent Dawn buffs on people.
Sure.
Also, when we're walking in, give the Bubkins a couple cooldowns for threat, and we're stacking as well.
Chunky gear too. If you have a Conqueror's helmet or something instead of a Lionheart, you need to wear it.
Should I rock the Warlord gear? It's got more stamina.
No, you should be fine.
All right. Does anybody have? Oh, the one thing we need, and I think it's priests have to do it. When he blinks, it's a threat drop, guys. So be ready to lip if you're a caster, and Bubkins for sure needs an immediate dispel so that I can get up there and get it. Okay, does anybody have any questions here? Okay, I'm gonna do a ready check, and it's gonna show me who has consumes on and who does not. I am gonna call you out if you don't have some consumes rolling.
Oh shit, I don't have dumplings on. Oh.
Ben Heave, do you have any consumables, buddy?
Yeah, I'm throwing them on.
Okay. And guys, I'm not doing that to try to be a jerk. I just we're coming in here. We've done this a couple of weeks now. People are consuming. It'd really be nice to taste some success. So we gotta let's consume up. We're not having everybody consume and trash and people dying. We're not doing that. But let's take it serious and consume up for bosses.
We
Hey,
get
Bob.
Unboon.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Is there any protection potions that need to be ran for this?
No, but I'm glad you said that. So mages and druids, and you guys were probably already paying attention to this, but he does a curse. That decurse needs to happen immediately. So if you guys have already decided, if you've broken up groups, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, we have 8 decurses here. There is no reason those decurses shouldn't be gone within the first 3 global cooldowns.
Mages and druids as well. And stop whatever you're doing in decurse. Like the decurse can wipe the raid, and that
It
extra
does wipe the raid. That's what it's
the
meant to
extra
do.
the extra spell is gonna do nothing. So just decurse first, please.
If there is one single curse left on somebody, when it ticks down to 0, we die.
How long is the timer on the curse?
Like 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
All right. It's
So
ready
I can
check.
pop bear tank into uncursed.
No. No, I didn't
You're
count
tanking,
you. I didn't count you, Bulgogi. There's 8 decurses even without you. Okay. Agrodamus, are you ready? Remember, we are all going into the middle here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Don't parry haste.
1.
Let him get threat.
Your life is forfeit.
Aren't you believe?
Be looking. Here come the ads. Keep looking for them. Here they come. Bring them into the boss. AoE these guys down. Probably a blink soon.
Lip fade.
Be looking for the ads.
Decurse.
Big cleave. Fade.
Bill.
Lip.
Seth. Lip. Nice.
Okay, get to your corners. Here they come. Yeah, bring these together. These are the ones I don't think they do. They don't do AoE. Bring these together. Get them down. We're going to get one more group right there. Yep. All these guys come together.
You can blow sappers on these guys once they're clumped up if you haven't yet.
Bring it in. They are doing some AoE, aren't they?
It's
Yes.
a slight bit of shadow damage.
Yeah, but our cleave is stronger. It's better.
Okay, he's going to be coming back soon.
You ready to lip?
If you see
Back.
AoE stun,
Let Bumpkins get good threat and pop cooldown.
Death Wish.
Decurse. Death Wish now.
Warriors or tanks get ads.
Big cleaves. He's almost execute phase. Careful with your threat here towards the end. Keep cleaving off the boss.
Let's kill it, fellas.
8, 7, teleport. Lip, fade, lip, fade.
Seth, back on Vulcans.
Careful with parry haste.
Instant integrate hot mama. Integrate.
Execute, 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 execute.
Nice. A splinter.
Oh crap! Right out of the gate.
Nice.
Holy shit.
PvP cloak. Let's go.
Nice, fellas. Good shit.
First shot. Very nice.
Nice job.
Very nice.
All right, guys. So I want to make sure everybody understands kind of what we put in place for splinters. Does everybody kind of realize what we're going to be doing with that?
No. Free roll.
Different.
It comes with attachments.
And
So
spoons
if
now.
you roll on that splinter, I'll let Hot Mama explain. Sorry, go ahead.
No, Kimbar, go ahead. Go ahead and do that.
So the plan is for it to go to one of the mages, right, for the buff that it brings for Ignite. But keep in mind that if you do roll on it, you're going to be using both your SRs for that splinter. So it's a big commitment if you want to do it, but you will also get the best staff in the game. So
mages, do you understand? If you want it, if you want to be able to roll on it, great. We would love that. But you will be using both of your SRs for every Naxx from here until you get the 40 splinters. Once you get the 40 splinters and you get your staff, then you can continue to SR. But because we're going to be feeding you every single splinter that drops, we expect you to use both of your SRs. You can still roll on free roll stuff, but that's what the expectation is. So before you roll and before you win it, make sure that you're willing to, take that on. All right, are we ready?
oh, baby. If you roll on this, you're going to agree to those rules, by the way. So I think it was posted in a channel somewhere, so hopefully you guys read it.
It was. It's in the hard reserve channel.
Trollstis selling himself out. He's going for it.
No.
Everybody going. Cindy's the only one holding
Like
out.
Zabu is going to take it.
Taboo.
Oh,
Congrats, Nabu.
Zabu.
congrats.
39 more.
Congrats.
No,
Frickin'
it was
Zabu.
mages. It was for mages.
Yeah, it's mages only.
Triella.
Like I was considering
guys too.
I was considering, rolling on it, but it's just better for mages than it is for a druid because, so.
Yeah, no, and we decided the first one was going to go to a mage. So, all right, hey guys, we just got our first boss down in Naxx. Congrats.
No world buffs, by the way.
No.
1 out of 15. 1 out of 15.
And only 39 people too.
That
That's
is true.
true. Yeah, that's
You
true.
guys all left me behind.
I think I'm DCing.
We're not a
Hey,
take a photo type of guys.
You guys were talking about SRs. I thought it was an RR. I didn't realize it was SR. What was I supposed to put that in?
So we're not reading the Discord. No, it's we decided to go with SR as round robin was how to put this. I don't think it.
I got you. I just wanted to know what was up. Like next time I'll have my SRs in, but like I didn't sign up for anything, so that kind of sucks. But whatever.
Yeah, round robin was just didn't seem like the correct thing at the time. We can consider it maybe once we've gotten a bit further in, but not at the moment.
It should be implemented at some point, to be honest.
It should be what, sorry?
The round robin.
We
So
got
it should
a
be-
really good cloak. Every time the Noth doesn't drop Hailstone Band, an angel gets his wings.
Hopefully we can clear the spider wing. in its
Okay,
entirety.
It's got
One can hope.
log back.
A noob is gonna be a bitch.
All right, guys, so here we got the spider wing. What we're gonna do, we're all gonna go together down to the left. Okay, we're to the left. We're gonna go down. We're gonna hug hard to the wall. And then what we're gonna do is win these packs. So Bubkins is gonna so hold hard left here, guys. Don't peek this. I'll call it. We're gonna stay hard to the left. We're gonna run around this corner, and I'm gonna do a lip taunt.
Get
And
down
we're
the
gonna-
ramp. They're patting back.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him. We're not gonna get him right now. We're gonna get him. Sorry.
I'm gonna pull this first pack over here. Just on the
No,
other
no.
side.
Let it pat away. Can we mark that pat, somebody, please?
It was marked.
Okay.
I'm marking the lead guy with a star.
Yeah.
No stars for Bubkins.
So we're gonna run in. Okay. You guys are gonna follow me. I'll do a lip taunt, and we're gonna AOE this group down. Okay, two groups
Corner.
in the corner,
Wait,
hard to the left.
You want to do the two groups?
Well, yeah, the two little groups, the two,
Okay.
not the.
Our timing has to be perfect here. Then we gotta go soon.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get them when they come back. When they come
Okay.
back up, it feels safer to me. So, yep, sappers, dense dynamite, blast wave, whatever you guys have, has to go out here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, as someone who played a mage through here, I highly recommend lips on these.
Okay. Not yet, not yet. It's gonna be. I think they're gonna come back. Their next pathing, so we've got probably like 10 seconds.
I could be wrong, but I think they're gonna pat away.
Are they? You
Yeah.
were right. Okay. Yeah, you were right.
We should get ready though.
Yep. They should be coming towards us next. So who has
Yeah.
the lip taunt?
Bubkins.
Okay, beautiful. They're
They're
coming.
coming around now.
Okay, here we go.
Stick hard left. You're gonna pull the other pack if you don't. To the
All
right.
right, walking it in.
Wait for the lip taunt to go out. And sapper. Oof, oof.
If only Trollstis had popped a lip. like if only Trollstis had popped a lip like the full Biff Atiyesh mage recommended.
Get some spot buffs on the other people that died, please.
All right, so
I'm logged in if you want to summon them real fast.
we can't summon. We can't go out. Like we can't leave the dungeon without like Earthing or Portal.
Oh, I thought he was in here. Never mind.
All right, so again, we've got 6 tanks here. So Bulgogi, you asked about a tank target. Yep, you've got a tank target here.
Mages and more importantly druids, be sure to decurse the tanks here first, as if he does a healing reduction curse. So only the main tanks and off tanks decurse.
And remember, guys, this is one where we all need to be in tight together, right? Because one of these spiders runs and charges, and I think hunters were getting killed the last time we did this trash.
Remember, you have to face these away from the raid, guys.
Yeah, just get in the habit. Tanks always get in the habit. Just
5,
face everything away from
4,
the raid.
3.
All right, walking it in. Tanks should be up here with me.
Big D curse is here.
Man, what a difference a full raid makes.
And consumes
I sure wish we had that one extra shaman that's just running between the auction house and the mailbox.
I wonder who that is.
Do we still have people that are working on the Echoes of War quest? Is there still people that need spiders?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so
I do.
we're just gonna kill all this trash in this room, guys. We're just gonna kill it.
You need to have a star mark all the time. Who has this Lipton?
Gil, can you get the lip taunt here?
Yeah, give me 10 seconds.
Okay.
Something cool down.
So don't blood rage, I think, when you go in for the lip taunt. Like hit once and then lip taunt for the rage.
And we're not gonna have sappers here, guys, so just as much AoE as you can.
Ready?
Should dense dynamite though.
I saw somebody use Ramstein's lightning bolts. Very close.
I got it. I have plenty of dense dynamite to give out too if somebody needs a stack, or 4 or 5.
Yeah, can I get some Keshi? I think you had some.
Are you gonna sell it or are you actually gonna use it?
No, I can use it. I can use it. I'm sorry. I lied.
If I control.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, same thing.
Yep, same thing here, guys. Let's walk it in. Same tank targets. Turn them away from the raid. Remember.
Curse on the tanks.
So that's because you guys are so far away. It just charged into the raid. I can't keep threat on it because it went away. So please come in tighter.
Thunder should be your first global warrior.
Did you guys give a noob a try last progression or
No.
last exposure?
No,
Okay.
we've never tried it. All right, so let's make sure Nature and Hot Mama are getting some mana. We're gonna walk into this. Who am I missing? Is it Valkyrie? Who's not? Oh, it's napping. Hang on. All right, there's your 6 tanks that for sure need to be prioritized for decursing. All right, guys, let's walk it in.
Which mark am I?
Your diamond.
Okay, I figured.
Decurse is on the tanks. They can't get healed if you don't decurse. Also, Shamis need to do their poison totem, please.
Nice, we got the... How was it? For the spider quest.
Alright, so a noob is an undead, so you can put your undead trinkets back on.
Tasty morsels. I've been too long without
Priest, put shadow protection on all the groups, please.
blood to drink.
Bubkins, do you have, Speed Zanza or Swiftness potions?
Dill just hooked me up with some swiftness.
Excellent.
So, Dill, you also need to make sure you do aspect of the pack whenever that phase starts. Hopefully we can call it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, but that's gonna be a problem, right? Like, cause I was gonna tell everybody, or at least the melee, the tanks need to do free action so they don't get webbed. If I use a free action, then I can't use a swiftness.
You have to use a swiftness here.
Okay, so then I won't be using a free action here. These guys will root. The crypt guards will root in a web. So if you don't want to be webbed, you got to use a free action. Um, Bubkins is going to be on square here. Gale's going to be on skull. Soup is going to be on X. It's very important that you guys turn them away from the raid, okay? Because they do a cleave. So we want to face them away from the raid. And you need to kill Skull, then X, then the boss. Let's try to keep them together. I think we should keep them together. That's the only strategy that I've seen. But I will also be honest. I have only ever seen groups come in here with world buffs and do this. So if somebody else that's done it without these sorts of buffs, then let me know.
I've done it many times. You still stack.
Okay.
Yeah, stack up and cleave off the boss.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't be damaging Skull first. You're cleaving off the boss.
Also, the rest of the raid.
What about our mages, our locks, our hunters?
Yeah, I mean, for warriors, you're doing that. If you're a mage, lock, or hunter, it's Skull X.
Right.
So the rest of the raid needs to spread out in a somewhat semicircle because he does like a line of attacks and he bumps you in the air. So the more spread out you are, the less people that hits. And also, whenever the phase of chasing starts, where he's gonna chase the tank around the room, you need to be as somewhat far away from him, like towards the middle of the room, in the opposite direction he's going, because he does an AOE damage, which is pretty big.
Bubkins is kiting him on the right hand side. When it goes into the second phase, you just move left. Easy.
Yeah, I'll run him along the right-hand wall. If I run along this track where the slime is he going to follow me there, or is he going to stay on the main platform?
He will follow you. He casts the ability, and it gives you a few seconds to jump onto the platform, pop your swiftness, and get going. But after that, he starts following you. He's pretty quick, too. So you'll want Dill to kind of be like in the middle over here and ready to pop pack if you need to get him across. You'll also want to have a healer over here to heal you in case.
Okay. So a couple of things, guys. If a raider dies, he'll pop up little scarabs. Those need to die. Okay. When the crypt guards die, they also pop up scarabs. So be really mindful of that. Mages, warlocks, warriors, everybody we need to make sure we're keeping any of the scarabs off our healers. Okay, keep them off our healers. So pay attention to that. Get them killed. If you're an off tank assigned, so like Bulgogi, Naxx, napping, if you see ads that are running around, please pay attention to those and bring them down into the melee so that they can get AoE down.
Can group 6 get AI? We've only got about 6 minutes left.
And
I know there's a lot of stuff going over. If you do get hit by impaled, noggin fogger, slow fall, and lips will save your life. Because you're not going to die from the impale, you're going to die from the fall damage.
Owen's right outside, so we should probably wait for him. He's running in.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
whispering pound. Don't worry about that. I got it.
I'm gonna go right to stick with Bubkins and Dill for healing, correct?
Can you guys hear
Just stay with the tank, yeah. Since you got Bub.
You might need a bit more, but yeah.
keeping these crypt fiends together,
So like was
but
said,
away from the.
spread out. Like don't do. The boss doesn't impale like a straight line, right, from where he is to where people are. If you're standing stacked, spread out in a semicircle so that it hits fewer people. Um, when he does his locust swarm, another crypt guard is going to spawn. So Gale, you need to pick that up. If Gale's down, Soup, you need to pick that up, drag it to the opposite side of the platform that I'm running on, and bring it down. Okay. My question is does he stop doing locust swarm, or is he going to be in a locust swarm pattern at a certain percentage and stay that way the rest of the fight?
He stops. He only does it a little bit, and then he'll chase you down, and then he stops doing it once he starts chasing you.
You can't DPS him during that part, so don't. Kill
Everybody
yourself.
has to be away from the boss when he's doing that.
Yeah, so you guys are all going to converge to the left, and that's where you're going to take the crypt guard. Remember, you're facing him away from the raid. The crypt guard is the one that cleaves, so always keep him away from the raid. Does anybody have any questions? All right, no questions. We're going to get a ready check.
Let's get spot bust on Poem. He just got her.
This Naxx, fellas, at least bring one flask, a Titan's Wisdom, Spell Power, whatever you need. We need every advantage we can get because we're not using world buffs, so not the time to cheap out.
Yeah, if you're not using them here, what are you saving them for? So.
TBC, obviously.
So I did die, so I lost my Zanza. I have another one in my bag. I'm just gonna use it now. So.
I think this would be the fight for it.
All right, I'm gonna do another ready check, guys. I'm looking for consumes here. All right, we'll get a pull timer.
Spread out, casters.
Remember, tanks, we're keeping them together and facing them away from the raid. Here we
4,
go.
3, 2, 1.
And I'm going to be dragging him back. Back it up, back it up. I'm
Right
all
out
the way
there.
back.
Big arc.
Bring him back.
Where's X going?
Dude, you gotta take him with the skull.
He's rooted.
So every single mage got hit with Impale. You guys need to spread out.
Alright, they're all together. Death Wish now. Feel it.
Shamans, redrop your totems close to melee.
Alright, that took like a little bit of time.
Big cleaves to finish X off.
Switch to X. Switch to X.
Locust swarm in 10 seconds. You ready to move away from him?
I'm rooted. Hopefully it dropped.
Sappers. Pop sappers.
Bumpkins, if you can pull him back closer to the wall, you need to run on.
AOE incoming.
Go, go, go. Get away from the boss. Kill the ab.
Sorry.
Gotta wait for the red suit there.
And get these bugs off.
We got a lot of corpse scarabs.
Get the scarabs down. I need heals, Bumpkins and seals.
Finish corpse scarabs. There's one way off in the slime that's feared.
Redrop
Spread
totem.
out. Spread out.
Big pump.
You have a death wish, use it.
I just want to pump.
Pump truck.
I just want to kill
15
bosses
seconds
and
to load a
Naxx.
swarm. Kill
Just
it as soon as you
dynamite
can.
stabbers if you haven't. Don't tunnel vision here, just do the mechanics.
We might get another locust swarm. Be ready.
AOE incoming.
Locust
Kill
swarm.
boss.
Look at form,
Kill
go,
boss.
go, go.
Yeah.
Let's
2 out
go,
of
boy.
2 out of
Nice
15.
job, guys.
Still have bugs.
Another
Still have bugs.
sponsor. Oh my gosh.
2 out of 40 for Zabu.
Wait, another
Nice.
swarm? God damn. Blessed run.
Ooh, is that Bubkin's second piece of dreadnought?
Bulgogi, don't taunt it away. You got it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you can. Tanks, you got to tank. Keep it facing away from the.
Sorry, I was rooted when I did that. Didn't
Very
Good
good
job,
job,
guys.
guys. Very good job.
Cool guy.
Teabag everybody that's dead.
It's too far away.
Me first.
I'm out of range.
Look at that. That's one shot. We walk in here. I love it. It warms my heart.
Don't get overconfident though. We're gonna get humbled soon.
No, I know.
Oh yeah, we're about to get our ass kicked, so don't.
I think
but
Fairlina
ride
will
the
be a
wave.
challenge.
No, the Fairlina trash is going to be a challenge.
Because don't you have to like mind control one of the ones to remove
Yeah.
her rage or something like that?
Yeah.
For the trash, we should consider pulling them back behind the doorway. It is 1,000 times easier.
You mean when you say the doorway, you mean all the way into where the spiders are? Like where you? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you'll see when we get there. There's a little
Yeah,
there's a little doorway you can stand in that makes it 1,000,000 times easier.
Yeah, it literally makes it easy. Turns it from hard trash to easy trash.
And I want to pull these skitters, right? When they get close enough here.
Oh, we can just open the door. Yeah, we just open this.
We might need a little bit of time to get everyone rebuffed.
But let's get everybody buffed. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's not be hasty here.
Congratulations, Zabu, on your second splinter.
Thank you.
We're doing really good. Fairlina's not bad. First fight you got to use potions for. Resist potions, that is.
Which
All
one?
right, while we're doing that, guys, I'm going to roll this out real quick. It's going to be a free roll. One, because Pone wasn't in here when it dropped. He had it SR'd and he is core. Stephemira, if you're still not unclear about our rules about SRing, you can't SR while you're still a trial. So this is going to go out as a free roll. So you're welcome to still roll on it, though.
Yeah, and Pone will not be able to roll on it since he wasn't in
Correct.
the instance when it dropped. So that's a rip. Good luck, fellas.
Good luck, guys.
97.
Chicanery really wanted that.
Oh, lips on, lips on, lips on, lips on. Lips on. Anybody?
I got it.
Wake up call.
All right. So lesson learned: don't open the door till we're ready to pull.
And everything here wants to kill you.
Yeah.
Really bad. Everything in Naxx wants to kill you real bad.
The tangled webs they weave.
Congrats, Chicanery.
Let's get spot
Congrats,
buffs on
Chica.
Grim, and I don't know
Go
who.
Chica.
Thank you.
Congrats, Sean Connery.
Very first piece of Naxx gear.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get this pack on the right marked, Dill.
Just the 3 of them.
No, I think everything links. Yeah.
These also pull in because so we stack as well.
Yeah. So we're gonna run it in, and we're just gonna right where the skull is now. All the tanks just face everything away from the raid. So what is this one? This one needs to be.
Hey, can Mama get in, please? AI. Thank you.
Okay, we got 6 tank targets here. So make sure you're picking up your targets. And get a ready check. Make sure everybody's ready to walk this in.
I got 2 minutes on fort.
So these are beasts, so undead trinkets off.
You said off?
Off. Undead trinkets off.
All right, let's walk it in here. Stay hard right. We don't want to link the pack on the left.
Blow up skull.
Tanks face everything away from the raid, remember? And stack it.
Other mobs are way too low. Everybody should be focusing skull there.
Hey, and you warriors, you guys should be using your cooldowns more often here. Like, we're gonna be at the boss and explaining the fight for a few minutes, so there's no sense in saving.
Okay, don't peek this corner. We're going to, Gail, do you have a lip taunt?
I don't have a taunt.
Soup, do you? All right, this is going to be yours. We're going to let that.
No, I don't have it.
Oh, you don't. Naxx, do you? Okay, Valkyrie, this is going to be your lip taunt. Okay, let's walk it in.
Gotta wait for the lift on to go out before it AoE.
Those are dying really quick. That's good.
All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull. I need another warrior with a lip taunt. We've got some more packs here. All right, Cryptix has got it. Let's go ahead and get this pulled, Dill. Let's get this one. Let's get the one pack here, and then we're gonna kill the big spiders. Hurry and pull it. We're gonna kill it back here, guys. Don't go forward. We're gonna kill it right here.
Pack coming, I think.
Yeah. Quick res.
Deakers is on these.
Just 2.
Yep, just 2. We're gonna pull them right up here, and we're gonna tank them with our backs facing right here. Okay, Gail, you ready?
Is it Deakers on these? No, it's just stacking and poison cleanse.
Poison cleanse shaman.
Group 2 needs 4. Those splinters of loot.
Blood sacrifice for the splinters.
So what you do for the Faralina trash is you have the entire raid back here behind these barrels, like near this green pool. Everybody has to be back here. No one can be in range, and you just have the hunter pull them back to here.
Okay.
I do believe I pulled my pet on that one. Correct.
Any warrior that has a lip taunt available?
I got 5 minutes.
Naxx does.
Okay. Naxx, this is going to be yours. Looks like we're good to go. Go ahead and pull it, Dill. Again, we're going to get it right here, so be ready to lip taunt right here.
Where's that taunt?
Come get
People,
me.
you need to. If you start early before the spiders collect, you are going to sacrifice yourself. Chill out.
We're just going to get in the habit. Let's pull this pack up here. We're going to tank in the same spot since we're going to be tanking all the trash.
Right now?
Yeah, go ahead. We're good. Get spot buffs on Sabrina.
You stack on these, right?
Yeah, just make sure we get the poisons cleansed right away.
Yeah, that's why you stack, Mr. Hunters.
Sorry.
Okay, don't follow Star yet. I just need to peek. I think we've got, yeah, so Dill, we've got some little spider packs that are to the right. Bring those back. Not yet. Who has a lip taunt? Need a warrior with a lip taunt?
Yeah, I can do it again.
Okay.
Wait, I think. Nope,
Yeah,
3 minutes.
yeah, I've still got 3 minutes on mine. Soup, you have yours ready?
3 minutes.
All right.
Sorry, a minute 50.
Stefamarina. Your lip taunt. Are you ready, Steph? All right, go ahead, Dill. We're ready.
How kind of you.
Nice. I think there's one more small spider pack all the way to the right, if you look.
Yep, one more skitter pack.
All right, come back, guys. Come back. We're going to do the next pack back here. Zug, do you have a lip? Okay, can you do this lip taunt? All right, this is Zug. We're ready. Yeah. Lip.
You need a macro for it, ideally.
A lip and then challenging shout. Nice. Okay, so we're going to be pulling all the Faralina trash up here, guys. So let me explain real quick what this trash does. So there is, I think it's 8. It's 8 mobs, right? Is it 8
There's
or
8. Yep, there's 8 in there.
8? So 4 of them can do a shadow volley. So get those marked, Dill.
Which ones are those? The cultists or the occults?
Well, does your macro just automatically mark them?
No.
It's the acolytes that do shadow bolt volley.
Yeah. So Mark, so what you're gonna do, mages, so whatever ones, and we have to have some consistency because there's like 5 of these packs, right? So make sure that you're marking the acolytes with the same marks every time. Mages, I need you guys to coordinate which one of you is on which target for a counter spell, right? Warriors are going to be pummeling as well, but mages, you need to make sure that you have that one. You can AoE here, but make sure you have your target marked so that you can counter spell that. Because they do a shadow volley, we don't want that to go off. And then we're all just going to group them up right here and AoE them down. People are going to get launched. They do like a forced punch. You're going to get launched all over, and that's why we come do it up here, so it contains where everybody's flying. You don't get people flying down into the room into ads.
Yeah, I mean, like, even where Pone and Soup are, you don't want to be that far out. You want to be tucked behind the boxes as they come up and then run around the corner when they're all here. You don't want them to like, catch threat on anybody and stand where they're at.
Would it be beneficial to assign a Lipton in case we pull the spiders?
Mine's
Yeah.
available now.
Yeah, so so is mine. So I'll get it. So if we pull, there is a little pack of spiders that run with these guys. So if in the event we pull those with some of the trash, I'll do a lip taunt. Just let me know, Dill. If that happens, you gotta let me know.
I'll make for sure they don't come.
All right, we are ready when you are.
Hey, it's super important no one peeks here. Everybody has to be back. If any person is peeking, they will target them and not come.
So tanks, make sure.
Yeah, okay. Big OOS time.
Yeah, and we've got 8 here. Okay, we've got 8 targets. So.
Oh, two packs came? How'd that happen?
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, everybody in.
Yeah,
that's not great.
There's a lot.
Which one did you pull?
The one closest. It looked like
On the bottom
No,
left.
there's one around the corner though.
You have to pull the one on the left.
All right, good. We got that. Remember, we're learning the secrets of the fire swamp.
I didn't know that either. If ideally somebody that has done pulling, maybe cryptics, you can go a bit further and see what we're marking, because I didn't realize that either.
So there's one like that's not
immediately
in the
left.
middle of the room.
I
It's
think
like it's way to the left.
it's like where you were standing. It's hidden to the left, essentially. I think.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Guys, go ahead and run back. Like it's not that far. It's going to be quicker if we don't have to res the whole raid. Just run back, and we're not far into Spiderwing. If you get res before you get in, that's fine. But start running back so that we can make it a little quicker.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, Death Creeper res me. I'm totally gonna go make a coffee.
Stay left when you're going down the ramp. Stay left.
Coffee sounds awesome.
Oh no, we killed it. Never mind. I'm tweaking. I'm so used to skipping that back.
I'm gonna roll right just to spite you. Look where I'm at.
Well, go right on the hallway here.
Remember, guys, if you're running back, when you come into the spider wing, you're staying hard to the right. Do not pull the live spider trash to the left, please.
You're marked with X, so hopefully you see him.
Uh-oh.
They'll follow the cryptics.
Yeah, I was checking this out.
Yeah, so you're good to run in here. There's nothing in here. There's just a pack way behind, but you have to pull this one first.
Ah.
The left one? Okay, are you sure? All right. Whatever I was watching actually was that right. But he pulled from here instead of around the corner, so there was a less of a
Yeah,
time.
just be sure not to link the skitterers too. There's a patrol.
Whenever we need to pop a GNPP, just please call that out in raid chat. Thank you.
Sure thing.
Actually, where do you even pop those?
You can use one for Faralina. It would, helpful. She does a poison volley. Make sure we're getting class buffs out. Remember, guys, you're welcome to consume if you want. I am not going to be consuming for the trash, so if you're a melee and you're consuming and you're pulling threat, that's fine. Just be aware.
All right, it's the free roll, guys.
I don't think I've ever seen.
Bill, I think what happened is you might be able to pull the right pack, but you probably like started running back right away, and then it linked the other one.
I
not-
use my pet. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I'm not used to fighting them way back here, so
So I'll pull it with the bow this time.
yeah.
Legolas.
You ain't got no bow. You got a gun. Stop
I mean, my
pretending.
gun. Yeah, my gun.
Your water gun.
As we become more, more familiar with this stuff, guys, we'll probably move things so it's a little quicker. But I definitely have come in with groups not knowing what I was doing, and we go down there and kill it down there, and you see people get launched into the room all the time. So this is definitely a safer place to do it as we're learning this stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Once maybe the first few packs are dead, we could go down.
Yeah.
You already checked.
Oh. That was my rage mob, brother. He killed my rage mob.
I think we're just missing futon. I think we're good. I think we'll be good.
Whenever you're ready, Dill.
No peeking.
Just make sure you watch where the skitterers are so you don't link them.
Thanks. It was my next thing.
Yeah, just make sure you know where they are first. It's safe to pull them both.
Healers, make sure you're max range.
Everybody
Did
tuck.
the one pack just come, Dill?
Hold on.
Everybody
Pain,
tuck in.
pain.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the other pack first.
Huh. You got both packs again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you do that, Dill, you're gonna have to like
Go
you know,
wide.
yeah, go wide like this. Put your fucking cheat on. Wait for them to get closer.
Man, fuck this room.
Yeah, it's funny. Anytime I've ever been in here, it's always been on my mage, and it just clearly was somebody who had done it before. I never thought it was such a mess.
Desires mean nothing.
It takes a little bit to
You are
learn.
acolytes of the master now, and you will serve the
There was a
cause.
pyroblast pull coming up.
These are
It is
two?
glorious
No,
to die in the master's service.
Interrupt. Mages, you gotta get the ones in the back. Shamans, you gotta get the ones. Shamans have to earth shock here too.
Interrupts on the acolytes.
Ready fucking move.
And you want to prioritize Shadow Bolt volley. Arcane Blast not that important. Shadow Bolt Volley is what you want to interrupt.
Okay, it was just one pack, but it seemed like two. I'm sorry.
Well, 8 guys is a lot of guys, right? So
What about 5 guys?
That's what she said.
Ew.
yeah, sure.
Now, was that the pull that we typically were supposed to like pyroblast on the opener, or
No.
okay?
You should be counter spelling on the opener here.
But guys, see what's being said. Like if you're peeking this corner, what's going to happen is these guys that are doing the shadow volley, they're going to stand there and they're going to shadow volley everybody here. If we're tucked back in here, we're going to be LOS, and they're going to have to come in tight, and that makes it so that we can now AOE them. So don't peek. You want to force them to come around this corner before we engage. And
Like the
even
BWO tech packs.
And if they do get stopped, like they did right there, mages and shaman, it's your job to peek out, interrupt, and then get back.
You'll get out of the slime.
yeah, this slime will take you down to like 20% or 25% health or something.
Wonder what it tastes like.
We're ready, Dill, when you are.
I'm gonna wait for the skitters to do one more pat, just to be on the safe side.
Whenever you feel
Hey,
comfortable.
hey, rogues and warriors, be sure to target an acolyte and focus acolytes with the kicks and the pummels and
Yeah, you don't give a shit about Arcane Explosion. You're just trying to
Yeah.
kick Shadow Bolt Wally.
yeah. So the cultists you don't have to worry about. Just focus the acolytes.
Okay, I'm pulling.
Oh, that thing also drains your mana. That's why I went the fucking slime.
Mages, shamans, get those ones in the back.
Man, that knockback is annoying.
Oh yeah. Yes. So imagine that's happening down in the other hallway where there's lots of room for you to just fly off the Aegis and get punted.
Yeah, here you just gotta fight the stack of box boss.
Yeah. It's a good way to put it.
Getting stuck on this shit.
And we're ready again when you are, Dill. Let me know when it's appropriate to pull the spider pack, and I'll be ready to lick.
I think we're gonna do the skitters next.
Okay.
Get them out of the way.
We're still going to kill them right here, guys. We're going to kill the skitters right here.
Yeah, you're good to pull the skitterers now, Dill.
Okay.
Do you know if those social with the acolytes? The skitters?
I believe they do.
Alright, I'm pulling.
Wait for the lip taunt to go out before you start zugging. Lip taunt out. Beautiful.
Yeah, we're really getting the trash down really well.
I feel like we should pull at least one more of these packs up here before we venture forth.
Yep. Once we get the hang of this, like, once you want to go faster, you just assign lip taunts for everyone, so it'll become a lot easier.
Yeah, get that left one, Dill.
Okay, they're coming.
Remember, we're not peeking here, guys. We're making them come all the way back.
Interrupts, interrupts, interrupts.
That smells
Mages, you guys gotta chill.
Are we good to come
Yeah, we
down?
can move
Or
up.
do we want to pull everything up here?
There's only 3 packs left.
Man, where's the crash loot?
Maybe we should pull the skitterers behind us.
Yeah, definitely.
case.
Gale, is your lip taunt available?
Yes.
All right. When we're ready, we're gonna pull this skitterers behind us. That looks like a mess waiting to happen. Mana looks good. Ready.
Don't move up. Stay right here.
All right, guys. So what we want to do, okay? So instead of we're going to use this corner. Okay, we want them to come around this corner, and I will tell you there is a nasty line of sight issue right here. If you're down here and your healers are up top, there's a good chance you're LOS. So we want to force them to come around this corner. We can engage them, about where Dill is now, but we don't want to start down there because then they're just going to shadow volley us to high heaven. All right, on you, Dill.
Focus acolytes, kicks.
Feels good killing these guys.
Okay, same position, guys. We're going to take the same position here. I think we've got 2 more packs. Mana is looking good. Trying to get the skull, but I keep getting force punched.
Yeah. It's like a never-ending tread.
And one more, guys.
Need a little more interrupting, and that'll go a bit smoother. We're averaging about 8. Need to pick that up to about 12.
Can't pulling?
It's really the acolytes you need to watch for the interrupts too.
Yeah, those are the only ones.
Yes, if you're looking at the cultists, don't do that. Just look at the acolytes for the interrupts.
it.
Good job, guys.
Yes.
All right. So on this fight, if you're gonna use potions, use greater nature and greater fire protection potions. Remember, we're not using world buffs, so every little bit counts.
Yeah, everyone should pre-pop a fire. If this is like a full simple, everybody should have a fire pre-pop. And you should also use that during the fight as well.
Pre-pop the nature too, or no?
Well,
not totally necessary. I mean, it would help, but at least the fire. The fire is the big damage here.
Okay.
I pop nature by accident first.
I mean, that's fine too, because she does do a poison bolt spray.
The fire one is fairly easy to avoid. Sorry, go ahead.
I didn't really need fire pots. I brought like every other element.
It's okay. She does a rain of fire, so you just need to move out of that. Like don't stand in the rain of fire, and that goes for the whole raid. You know, if you're tanking a target, don't have it stand in the rain of fire. If you're DPSing and you're in a rain of fire, move. Right? Keeping you alive is more important than your DPS. If you're sucking healers mainly.
Hey, question, Bumpkins. I keep getting the square is what you had me assigned to, but it keeps going to what you're going to be tanking. So
Yeah, so bosses are going to be a little bit different. Those aren't going to follow the regular tank assignments, right? I don't want to put skull on the boss and have everybody kill the boss first if we need to target something else.
So what do you want me to pull, or what do you want me to tank, or do I need to tank something?
Yeah, so I'm going to go over that right now.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, this fight, how this works is, so Faralina, I think it's once every minute or so, she's going to enrage. The only way you can get rid of that enrage is the worshiper. So we have to have priests ready to mind control the worshippers. We are not killing the worshippers. Okay, so this is why if you look at the tank sheet and you look at Faralina, I have Naxx and Bulgogi. You guys are tanking the worshippers. Okay, so Valkyrie and Aggro, make sure you help pull them over. So let's have Aggro, you're going to be on Moon. Naxx, you're going to be on Triangle. And I want you guys to pull them, say, over here. Okay, where I'm pinging on the map, to the right. Okay. Naxx, you're going to be on Diamond. And Bulgogi, you're going to be on Circle. Okay. You're going to pull them over here. Now, you should be able, I don't know how, I've never tanked these guys, so I don't know how hard they hit. Do the worshippers hit hard? Do we need to have?
No, not really.
Okay, so we should be able to have one tank for 2 targets, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, so Valkyrie, you're going to pass your target to Naxx, right? So that's Valkyrie's Moon, Naxx's Triangle. So Valkyrie, you're going to pick up Moon when Valkyrie gets it over to the right. And then you have Bulgogi, and let's do, what did I say, Aggro?
Yeah.
Is that right? Am I getting myself? Aggro and Valkyrie, you're going to help bring the targets to Bulgogi and Naxx.
Right.
So, right.
You
So,
want those right here, right? You said right, but I think you meant right here, right?
yeah. Well, our right.
Okay.
Yeah. So our right. That's where the worshippers are going to go. And we're going to have priests ready to mind control them because they have to use that ability to stop her enrage.
Okay.
Okay. So Valkyrie, you're going to take Moon to Triangle, and Naxx is going to take Moon from you.
Okay.
Okay. Aggro, you're going to take Diamond to Circle, and Bulgogi, you're on Circle. And then you're going to tank both of them. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay.
We have spiders behind, by the way. Careful.
Did they just respawn?
Yeah.
100% they respawned.
Yeah,
Oh,
whoever's in the back there, move a bit up.
Yeah, come forward, guys. Wow, I didn't
Never
know
seen that.
I've never seen that either.
All right, and then Skull and X, I'd assume, come back. Follow.
I've never seen it either.
No. So Skull and X are going to be tanked right with the boss. Those have to die first. Skull and X need to die immediately. Okay. So we're going to stack them, and the only reason they should ever get moved out of that stack is if we're trying to move it out of a rain of fire. But Skull and X have to die as soon as possible. Okay. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We need poison totems to go out here when she does poison volley and move out of the rain of fire. Do we have, Hot Mama, do we have a priest or priests that are going to be mind controlling in an order?
Yeah, so let's start, Gangrene, let's start with you to do it first. Then if something happens, Futon, you're back up. And then after that, if something happens, then Death, if you would take it up, and then me. And the ability is called, I think it's called Sacrifice. So that's the ability that you need to make sure that you use.
Yeah, and start the mind control like 30 seconds into the fight because I think she enrages every 60 seconds.
And from what I read,
30 seconds in. Someone's got to heal Gale then.
Yeah, we got it.
What I read is that you have to use the ability with the mobs standing near the boss. Like it's something like that.
So it doesn't matter which one of them, it just matters the closest one to the boss?
Or get closer to the boss once you mind control, run over there. Do we need to have the boss like targeted? Or is it just being close to her as a
I think it's just
so maybe target just to be safe.
The ability you need to use on the boss might have a timer as well, so try not to use
Oh.
them all at the same time.
No, they die. The
they
mob,
die?
yeah, it's a sacrifice. Guys,
These guys are
come to the
spawning
right.
behind us.
Yeah, come to the right. Come all the way to the right. Keep coming. Keep coming. Everyone to the right. Gale to the right.
Yeah.
Trollstis to the right.
Gale, wake up. Oh my.
He's fine.
He knows where to stand.
DPS, remember, you're not attacking the other mobs. You're going Skull, X, then Square. You're not attacking the other
And
mobs.
Pwn, stop playing RuneScape and tab in.
That's right. Skull, the other marked targets, the only targets that we're DPSing here are Skull, X, and Square. And Skull and X have to die yesterday. Okay? Everyone understand? Okay.
Wait, hold
I
on.
wasn't on yesterday.
So Gangrene, it's going to be every 60 seconds. So you're going to, like within 30 seconds after the fight, you're going to MC one of the what are they called?
Yeah, worshipper.
Followers. Okay, and then you're going to have to
Wait. Worshipper or follower?
Worshipper.
Okay.
So you just need to make sure that you have one MC'd, so that when she does enrage, you can sacrifice it every 60 seconds.
Yeah, it'll only be twice. The fight should be
All right. Gale is on Skull. Soup is on X. This is a ready check. I'm looking for buffs here. Yeah. So, I mean, we can do one of two things, guys. I don't think the humanoids are going to respawn in here, but it's possible that Skitterer pack might. Do we want to wait to see if it does, or just send it?
Send it.
Yeah, send it.
Go. Yeah.
All right. I'm looking for consumes, guys. Ready checking.
During the fight, if you need to save yourself, a fire pot will save you.
Lead, are you ready? All right, full time. Remember, tanks, you're picking up Valkyrie and Agra are bringing it to Naxx and Bulgogi, and then you're joining in the DPS fight.
5,
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Kneel before me, worm.
Stack X.
Watch your feet.
X and Skull need to be up here with the boss. They can.
Resisted.
Get out of the fire, get out of the fire.
X needs to be with the boss, Soup.
I'm so turned around.
Square.
On the Bumpkin's eye.
He resisted my mind control.
Okay, so do it again.
Trying it.
God, square.
Poison cleanse.
Move, boss. Okay, good.
Enrage in 10 seconds. Need a worshiper up here ready to go.
Run while you
Do it, do it.
She is fucking slapping you, Bubs. Out of the fire.
That's still recharging.
Death Wish here. Death Wish here. Move right out of the rain of fire. Pop cooldowns.
Should be good to Mighty Rage.
You know it, brother.
Watch your feet.
Check 3,000 Bloodthirst.
Enrage is less than 10 seconds.
Shaman's redrop totems.
Big execute.
These guys.
3 out of 15. Finish the worshippers. Finish the worshippers. Kill, kill, kill.
So the skitters despawn, it's just the big spiders that don't fuck off. Interesting.
Shaman, during this next hallways here to Mexana, you have to be very careful where your totems are.
Winter.
Another one?
Bro, how lucky is that?
Whoa.
He's gonna get it in like a month at this rate.
All right, good job, guys.
So great.
Good job, buddy. I'm sure that was a little bit stressful.
How many splinters?
Oh my god.
Every
I
boss
think
has
it's
dropped
40.
one so far, which is super rare.
Well, how many splinters to make the whole staff, though?
40.
Gotcha.
All right, we got trash, guys. We get spot buffs on those that we're rezzing, but let's pull this trash. Gale, you're up here with me.
Need poison cleanse and stack.
Yeah, and actually, let's pull this down. We're gonna come around the corner right here, Gale. Go ahead and pull it, Gil. If you can pull it. We're gonna put our back against this wall over here, Gale.
We got a stack, fellas.
And that looks good. Let's get this other pack. And Gale, we're just gonna go to the left, put our backs to the left wall here.
Stack in.
Saying hunters can be at range, just barely out of range.
Yeah, always. There's always a sweet spot for hunter. See, if you're not in range, that happens.
Gotcha.
All right, same packs here, guys. We're killing Skull first. We're tanking everything together, decursing the tanks. We need a res on Sephrina real quick. There is a
Pop-ups.
skitter pack here, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one more skitter
So,
attack.
do I go
Let me
back
get a mark
to,
on it.
Do I go back to square or do I stick with moon for my target?
Yeah, you're gonna be on. No, Soup is gonna be on square. Naxx on moon. Bulgogi on triangle. It's only the bosses that we did the switch up of the targets.
Okay. Well, yeah, you had me and someone else on square, and I didn't know if that was just for.
That's for like a further on.
That's the Death Knight wing when we have to have multiple tanks for disarmed.
Oh, okay. So you just need me to DPS unless you tell me otherwise. Gotcha.
Is this skitterer pack coming all the way down to this trash?
Yes.
No, we can pull this trash back without any worries. Just pull it back.
All right, go ahead and pull it, Dill. We're gonna tank this to the left here, guys.
Big decreases on tanks. There's an ad free in the back.
X.
Decreases on tanks.
What is going on? I can't hit anything.
Double check your equipment, baby.
Make sure you're death wishing as much as you can, warriors. For this hallway.
Oh, I'm not excited for this next room.
Oh, it's nothing. It's only a pain in the ass if you're trying to skip shit.
I got the AoE taunt. Go
Okay.
for it, Dill, whenever you're ready.
Sorry. I got
I'm gonna make assignments for this shit next week. Wait, guys, wait. Okay, go.
Man, it looks good. We're just gonna walk it in here, guys. Just walk it in.
Break the wrist, walk away.
Yeah, pulling dynamite. So, what's that Valkyrie that just went charging in?
Yeah, I think
I'm reminded of the time where what was it? You turned around and charged. It was a car. It was a car. That's what it
Oh,
was.
dude, every time I laugh at that shit, man. That was a good one.
I like story time.
That was a good story.
All right, guys. Again, we're not going in front of Star here. We're going to be pulling these ghouls back to right on top of us here. I think these are the same. These are a disarm it when they enrage, right? Same sort of strat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
about
like
30% just disarm them.
yep, face
Right.
them away from the raid because they all
Oh.
kill you.
They like that strength to them.
Oh,
Oh god.
I disarmed square a little early. But, I don't know.
Okay. So what we're gonna do here, guys, is we're gonna stick hard to the left. Just try to stay out of the green, but we're gonna drop down right here, and we're gonna go right along this edge. Everyone needs to be down below the surface. If you're up top, you have a tendency to link mobs through here.
If you're going to place totems in here, they need to be in the slime, basically. That is the only safe spot for totems. Anywhere in this hallway up to McDonald's.
Looks good. Let's make this pull. Dill, go ahead. We're gonna kill this stuff right here on the wall.
Let these come.
Yeah, stack them and nuke them.
Okay,
They do a shit ton of AoE damage, so big chain heals here.
And don't peek this corner. When we kill it, don't peek the corner.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna let Diamond. Are they padding in a crisscross pattern? No, they're not.
Fate of Ramalanda and Nini is right there for everyone who needs it. Make
What is
sure
it?
you loot it. It is not
Fate
easy
of
to come
Ramallah.
by.
It makes a frost resist ring.
Everybody should check if you can loot it.
Is that part of a quest or something?
Yeah.
You'll just be able to loot it if you can, I think.
Yeah, it's a quest.
I think you need to be at a certain point in Echoes of War. I forget.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, I
after
think
the
you need
first,
to complete Echoes of
first
War.
ring.
But it's like a random drop. So if you're on it, make sure you loot it right here.
Over here on the bridge, guys.
We're gonna pull something for this. I just know it.
It's worth it, dude. Sometimes it doesn't drop. Like for weeks.
Can't.
So this would be a good time. We're gonna, if everybody ready checks, we're gonna roll in to get these gargoyles right here. Yeah, we're good. Let's roll in. We're gonna get the gargoyles. It's the same strat here, guys. Same. We're gonna go all the way to the corner, down the hill. We're killing Skull first. Bring it down. Bring it down.
Totem's in the slime.
Set an E once these guys are dead.
Yep, set D. And if you are running out of food, trade your friendly mage for more. All right, moving up. Again, stay below the threshold here, guys. All right, go ahead and pull. Yeah, we should be good. Go ahead and pull, Dill. Okay, stay here for a second. We don't want to link the gargoyles that are coming up from below, so they got to go away. There's a ghoul pack that's marked around this corner. So when these gargoyles pad away, what we're going to do is we're going to run around this corner, and then we're going to pull those ghouls to the canal, right to the left. So tanks, make sure you get your targets. Okay, let's walk it in.
Hug the left hard.
Yeah, hard left here. Come down into the canal. Face these away from the ring. Don't stand in the slime.
What the fuck are you doing, man? Oh, I see.
Just gaming.
No, I didn't have Death Wish up there.
Stay low here, guys. Stay low. When these ghouls pad away, we're good to pull the alkalites. Go ahead. Okay, guys, go ahead. follow star. Here we go.
Okay, when we get up to the
Don't know
top of
about-
the ramp, re-totem at the
That's
top
yeah,
of the ramp immediately. Re-totem, re-totem, re-totem.
Undead trinket check. You should not have it on here. No
There she is.
undead trinkets.
There she is, guys. Mexana, isn't she cool looking?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, we did.
Just arachnid.
Go out of there.
Oh, it's just, is this it? Just blast them.
Where does even come from?
Then most definitely a totem. Everybody redrop your totems. Drop every single totem you have. All 4.
Okay, guys. So again, look at the sign up channel. This boss has some special assignments. I believe so. You're looking at Maxina. What happens here is Maxina periodically throughout the fight is going to throw 2 or 3 people, could be up to 3. I feel like I've only seen 2 sometimes, so I don't know if it's random, but she throws them. If you guys look to the left here, there's webbing on the wall. You see the webbing on the wall. That marks where our raiders are going to get launched up onto the wall, and they're going to be in a cocoon. That cocoon does damage to them. Okay, and they can get thrown anywhere in that space where that web is. So what we have to do when that happens is we have to have DPS on the cocoons to break them out and drop them down, but we also have to have heals. I've put in the channel who I want to do wall DPS and wall heals. I think that's enough DPS, to be honest with you, to get all of them out. It might be excessive for the heals. I don't know. Like I'm open to hearing what some more experienced people who have done this, what their thoughts are.
Okay, so it's gonna be 3 web
That's fine
wraps.
for healing. That's fine.
Yeah, for healing that's fine, but it's gonna be 3 web wraps, and all your ranged DPS are gonna have to turn and just nuke it down. Like you have to stop what you're doing and kill web wraps.
Yeah, I'm confident on the DPS for web wraps.
Yeah, it seems fine to me as long as the 5 of you are immediately turning around and blowing up. If you blow it up, I think it's going to be fine. If we get through it, so Dill, if we get through it and it looks like it's taking too long, just some of our, Cine, some of our mages can help out. One of the reasons why I'd like to try to avoid having mages help is I want you guys, hopefully, you are rolling an ignite, right? I want to get this boss down, and that's some big damage that we lose if we don't have that happening and you guys are DPSing on the wall. So
Also, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Since I'm gonna be wall healing, I need one of the druids to pick up abolish poison on the main tank. That poison doesn't let them heal, so you need to keep 100% uptime on the abolish poison on the main tank. It can be either nature or America, and then you also need to keep hots on the main tank once the web wrap goes out. But you can probably explain that in a bit here.
Yeah, I will. So what you see in the sheet, we're going to start with that, guys. Those are our wall DPSers and wall healers. Wall DPSers, you have to immediately start DPSing the guys in the web wraps down off the wall. Okay. If it looks like it's taking too long, Dill, and the next time, because we're going to get multiple people thrown up on the wall, there's going to be more than one of those phases. So if it took too long and you're getting people that are almost dying because we don't have enough heals, then call for it, and the mages can turn and help too. All right. Okay.
So where are they thrown up on the wall?
You don't really want to do that, Bumpkins. You're gonna lose you're gonna lose more DPS than you're gonna gain by keeping the ignite. If you just have everybody turn and kill them, you will have the healers out quicker. You'll have the DPS out quicker. it'll be a net positive if you kill them as quickly as possible instead of trying to preserve the ignite.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to try it this way. I'd like to try it this way. So if you guys like, I would like to see if this is enough DPS. Let's get him down with that DPS.
Brother, people are gonna die in the web wraps.
I mean, give it a shot.
Well, I mean, if it starts getting close, can't we just have the mages
Yeah,
run and
yeah.
start shooting?
So I'm watching their health when they're in these wrapping or whatever.
Yeah.
And if the wrapping, if it like, what do you mean? Like maybe if 50%, be like help.
You're also going to have a healer over there.
Yeah,
You're going to have
you have
Gangrene over
three.
there
You have 3
healing them as
healers.
well.
Okay. So if they just can't keep up in time, does it get progressively worse as they're in there?
I don't think so. I think it's a stagnant dot.
Yeah.
It's a flat damage. I think it's like 2-3K, something like that.
Really? No, I think it's
No, like one.
not thousands. It's a hundreds tick, not thousands tick. Did you mean total? It does 3K total damage?
No. Like it brings you down fairly quickly. I think it's like 1,000 a second, something like that.
Yeah, I think that we should worry more about the HOTS going out than the actual web wrap mechanic. So it's the power word shield and the HOTS mechanic that I think that we should be focusing on.
Right, in the web, and the people on the wall, they get thrown in the wall.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So in other words, DPS, focus your efforts, right? Focus, you guys focus on one of the people, get them down quickly, move to the next. Healers can be spread out, putting power word shield, HOTS on them while they're still in the web wrap. Like, just feel it out. I would like to try this because I think we have enough.
I haven't heard you say anything about the hard stop on DPS yet.
I haven't gotten there yet. Okay. So we've got the wall sorted out. So now what happens with the boss is periodically he's going to also put out little ads. Melee warriors, you guys need to keep those with the boss and DPS them down. He is also going to do an ability called I don't know if it's called web wrap or cocoon or something, where he puts everybody in the raid in a cocoon. You can't do anything. Nature, that's when you need to have your HOTS rolling on me before that goes out.
Yeah,
I
sounds
also
good.
need to renew. Okay. That's a big one. The boss is also going to enrage at 30%. So we have a hard stop at 40%. When the boss is at 40% health, we are stopping damage until after the cocoon goes out again. We can't have people getting cocooned if he's enraged, right? So at 40%, it's a hard stop damage. We're waiting for the cocoon to happen. HOTS need to be rolling, and when we break out of that cocoon, then it's just Zug. Does anybody have any questions about that?
Priests also have a hot, right? You can throw that right before.
Yeah,
the wrap
just
goes
just
out
one
on
of
the
us. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever has the highest healing power.
Do we need to pre-pot a resistance pot?
I'm reading that web wrap is nature damage.
That is correct. Everyone should pre-pop GNPP.
It'll help. It will help.
Shamans, check the Shaman channel. I gave you NS assignments for this fight. Use your NS as soon as the web wrap ends on the main tank. Has to be instant.
Also, when he does the wall wraps, he's gonna spawn spiders under him, so you just sapper and cleave those down.
Does anybody have any other questions? All right. Make sure you've got your consumes rolling here, guys. We're gonna do a ready check. Pone, are you ready?
Hey, Bubkins, be ready to shield wall and last stand for that.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Is this a fight where I need to have my shield on the whole time, or just at the rage?
She hits pretty fucking hard.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be stunned, so I don't think the shield's gonna do a whole lot, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm a caster.
It's still armor, so it's still gonna help.
It does. It reduces the damage. Well, I'm gonna feel it out. So.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't parry haste. Web wrap in 5 seconds.
Get him
Need
down.
that abolish poison.
Wall wraps.
Wall wraps. DPS healers go. Spiderling.
Tappers.
Yeah, you let the
spiders.
The spiders are out. Off tanks. Go pick up the little spiders. Bring them in.
Oh man.
Or web wraps.
We need more hots on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you.
There's our web wrap.
That's when you
Gotta
gotta
top them off and load them up.
And you gotta have a shield on for that.
Target change.
Ideally, you have last stand for one, and then you got shield wall for the last one.
Shield on Gale.
AoE, sappers. We got a spider loose.
It's on aggro.
Get ready to NS.
It's on napping. Still on napping.
Target change.
Web wrap.
Tell me when the shield wall.
Pop off.
It's on 2.
No.
Now.
It was on 2.
All melee needs to turn around and kill these spiders.
Web wrap.
Target change.
You're missing a lot of DPS.
Web wraps is just dying too quickly.
We can battle Rest Cryptux.
Oh, we got a lot.
No,
I think we just
save it,
wipe
save
it. Yeah, just wipe it.
Owie.
So, I think that first, and part of it is my fault. I didn't call out the hots that first.
Target change.
At first.
You run it back.
Yeah, when it gets to about 5 seconds, the healers need to make sure the main tank is popped off and rolling with every hop possible.
Would you mind if you take me off the wall healer and I can do that?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's put America. You take Kimbarg's spot for heals. In terms of that first session, though, Dill and people who were assigned to the wall, I mean, from what I could tell, it looked like you guys got him down quick enough. Yes, no? What are your thoughts?
No, incorrect. Six died up there.
I was a wall assignment, and I ate the first 2 web wraps. So I was relying on other people to fill in for me to get me off the wall. So I think other people need to be conscious of the mechanic.
The first volley of web wraps, it was quick. Second, I went up, and that was like a gradual slowing down of stuff because we did lose a lot of that wall DPS. If we had full wall DPS like the first round, I think we'd be fine.
Well, the problem with that, the first one is easier. There's less to heal. Later on in the fight, when people get thrown up in the web wraps, they don't have as much time. So it needs to be even quicker the later it goes. Because the healers are just that much more focused on the main tank at that point, so the raid health is somewhat low on average.
Okay.
So a web wrap late in the fight with that much DPS is a death sentence, basically.
Yeah, and I wasn't really taking into consideration that if we had our DPS, if we had our DPS get web wrapped, that's going to lose. That's going to take.
Yeah, that can happen as well. You have to do quick on the fly switches for that,
Yeah.
and it's just too rough to do that.
All right, so mages, you guys got to help get them down. If you're too close to the boss, guys, you're going to have to run back.
So if we want to do like a full unboon, full send pull here, if it's looking like we need that, I also have an extra cheese where you can kill a shaman intentionally before the fight starts, and then that shaman will onk on the web wrap if it's looking bad.
When you're running back, watch for those skitters that may have respawned.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, they for sure did.
I know about that one. I don't think we need that. I think if we just need to get the timing, like I think that this is a win. Watch out, guys. This spider.
Yeah, it's looking good.
The spider patrol is gonna go all the way up. We're just gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to walk behind it. You need to get down, Kesh. You're gonna link right there. Get down.
Death Creeper, let me know if I need to run back on that.
God, am I actually going to use my roids on this attempt?
Just die, guys. Just die right there. Don't. You're in combat. Just die.
Hard.
We got Grim Twisted right here. He can res.
No kidding about down, eh?
Yeah, I think we can win. I think we win that boss just with consumes. We just got to really be diligent. So a couple of things that I noticed right away is those ads just went straight back to the healer. So warriors really need to.
Yeah, that was an issue.
Yeah, we need to do some AOE there. I don't know if challenging shout. I mean, we could rotate a challenging shout. I don't know if that's. You can't taunt the boss, so you're not going to pull the boss.
I didn't hear the sapper call until after that stuff had already passed me, and it was already going to be past me to the healers.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt if it like a warrior sees them getting loose. Just challenging shout. Try to call it out so someone can heal you and you don't die. But if everybody AoEs as they're coming out, it's not an issue usually. We just need a big AoE burst at that time. It's best to say sappers or dynamite for that part. You definitely have that with full consumes and GNPP on the whole raid. Got it easy.
It seemed pretty good for probably kind of more of the people not knowing what the hell is going to happen.
Yeah, honestly,
That was a really good attempt.
30.
Yeah, definitely a great attempt.
Are we planning to unboon in here at all?
Maybe.
If we hit a wall, I think so. Yeah.
Personally, I would say if we're gonna do Hygen, that's the one to do it on.
We're coming up on the unboon, boys.
I'd make sure getting Mexana down. That has the best loot here by far. That would be the most beneficial to the
Great
regular
plate.
hole.
Kiss of the Spider.
Yeah, getting Kiss of the Spider on the main tank is the biggest DPS upgrade as a whole you can do.
Is that the trinket?
Yep.
Yeah. We're about to get that trinket for Bumpkins right now.
That's
Let's just
why it's imperative to kill Mexana first.
Yep. Let's just get some survival strategy going here.
Ooh, HR'd.
Yeah,
If
it
you
just
think
makes
you're
sense
getting
that
that
it
over
goes
the
to the
main,
mountain.
yeah, if you
the
think you're
mountain.
getting that over the main tank first, you are silly in your head.
Yeah.
You won't even
Yeah,
be
I
able
can
to use
agree with
it
that.
if you get it before him. It
Yeah,
will
you won't
literally
even
have
be able
no
to use
effect
that
for
shit.
you.
It's like with DFT, basically. Initially.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Not everybody is Daniel the Rogue that gets the guild's first kiss.
Who the fuck? Who's that?
Fury's very first kiss of the spider went to a rogue. Went to
wow.
Daniel. For real?
Should be good
If
here.
you just zoned in, let me know. I'm gonna summon you guys to the spider wing. Here we go.
Yeah, we were on crack.
Gordo, Bumpkins, and
They're walking in the whole group.
Yeah, we're close.
okay. No problem.
Wait.
Let's wait for the ghouls to go away.
Aggro, Hamu.
I'm gonna use
Yeah,
my
nature
second
pots
flask.
are huge here, guys. You are not going to be healed during web wraps. If you don't have nature pot on, you might die.
Soup move.
So,
We unboon.
You might want to assign like one more healer to the web wraps also.
Yeah, because I was one of the healers and I got web wrapped up there and nobody healed me. And I died right away. So
yeah. So let's do, well, I'll let Hot Mama.
You can kind of position yourself in between the boss and
Right.
the web wraps too, so you can heal
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So Futon, if you could do that, just kind of place yourself not all the way over there, but right in between where you can still reach melee, but then also help gangrene.
Bumpkins, be sure you're putting on your shield for the web spray, and then
Yeah, I will.
And then
I'm gonna
last
use-
standing, like if you have your life-giving gem too, use your diamond flask and then equip your, or well, have your life-giving gem in the other one, and use your diamond flask, right? In your second, you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah, do
I'll
that.
have to. I have that in my bank. I don't have it this time around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ideally you just come in here, LGG first, last stand, and then shield wall.
Guys, make sure you have a health stone. Make sure you have maybe a healing potion. Help us healers out a little bit.
Let's do. Let's do. So Gale, Bulgogi, and Soup. When I want you guys to make sure if we don't get all the ads when they spawn, we don't get them all, we don't kill them all. I want you guys to be the ones that are pulling them off the healers and pulling them back to the boss, please.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got another wall healer.
Yeah, Bhutan's gonna place herself kind of in between both, so she can reach them if Gabe
Okay.
needs help.
And mages, you guys are turning, so you're going to want to be mages. You guys are going to want to be on this side of the room, right? So you want to be able to turn quickly and just help get them down, and then get back to DPSing.
Deep breath, guys. Let's do it.
All right, we're just going to wait on mana here. No, not unbooting.
Somebody unbooned. I'm hearing it.
Yeah, guys. I mean, we got this without world buffs.
Mana's looking pretty good.
Death, will you please be in charge of the hot on Bubkins? I think you have the upgraded refresh.
Did Trailer make it to us?
4, 3, 2, 1.
No parry haste. We're going.
Okay, so
Web wrap. Target
Okay,
change.
Bubkins is on the wall because Soup was tanking.
yeah, sorry. I think it was a death.
You need to put on a shield, Soup.
Soup shield right now and last stand.
Big heals on the tank. Big heals on the tank. Hot.
Web wrap in
Nature's
5.
swiftness. Nature's swiftness. Wall wrap.
Target changed.
Mechanic. Go, go, go. Mechanic.
Sappers. AoE, dynamite.
We need a challenging shout back in the range.
Repop a greater nature protection potion.
NS Soups. NS Soups. Yeah, if you have a nature, pop it.
Web wrap.
Target changed.
DPS, go to web wrap. Mechanic, go, go, go.
Spiderlings. Spiderlings, get ready, AoE.
Man, fuck!
Spiderlings in the back.
Stupid.
That was full hots and you still got fucked. Damn.
Yeah, she can raise.
Target changed.
Web wrap.
Was that first? It's over.
So, Soup, I'm trying to back the boss up, and you death wished on the opener, and then just went ham as I'm not even DPSing, trying to pull him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't Zug brain this. These mechanics matter.
My roids.
So I don't. If we can get reses, think, I think everybody.
Probably be ideal.
Probably you need to run back and we can get you a summon, but I think everybody else can get resed. And
So we're not zoning in?
Yeah, don't zone in. You might get caught trying to
it's a
run
long
back.
walk. And then if you get stuck behind spider pats, that sucks.
Yeah, Soup and Steph and Mira are going to be too close for sure. So you guys are going to have to walk and we'll have to summon you.
Don't zone in, whoever's walking.
That was going very good for the first like few web wrap phases. The first
Oh yeah, don't worry about the web wraps. I feel like it's just up to a healer to yell at the other healers.
Correct.
Yes.
That's
So
what was missing.
at 5 seconds before mechanic, I think the healers need to yell at the other healers to do the thing. As long as we have the tank survive.
You mean when you say do the thing, you mean making sure hots are on the tank. That's what you're talking about.
It's full max rank hot, power word shield, and we have to have these tanks survive through that.
Yeah, I don't think that was the issue this time. I think he only died when Max not got enraged. He just got like 2-tapped.
I mean, take it with a grain of salt too, because it was scuffed from the pool.
Yeah, that is fair.
Okay.
Okay, so I used a health pot, and then so that made it so I couldn't use a nature pot when you guys were asking me to. But so don't do that if you're tank.
Yeah, no, never. You can use a Hellstone, but just save your pot cooldown for anything else.
Right, so that was a mess up because then I couldn't use anything. I couldn't use a stone shield or anything, or a nature.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah.
Well, and also, you know, the healers have assignments, and we're all expecting Bubkins to tank, so it did kind of mess us up when all of a sudden it wasn't on him anymore. So.
Did you get parried right off the rib bubs? Or something?
No. I don't think I did, but I was trying to back the boss up, right? And if it's doing, so he does a poison spray, right? And he doesn't do that while he's moving. So he stopped to cast that, and I'm still trying to pull it back. So I'm not getting threat because I'm not hitting him. Because I'm waiting for him to move. And of course, Soup is Death Wish, just ramming his sword right up his rear end.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It happens.
Death Wish, Sunder, and then I didn't know what to do, so I went to your spot.
Did you have tank gear on? Because you survived that pretty
Yeah.
nicely. Oh, okay.
No, I mean I'm a tank.
Warriors, we should be saving our Death Wish until the Enrage phase. Right? We want to pop cooldowns after that, after he enrages, because that's when we need this thing to die.
Naxx, did you get your res?
Yeah, sorry. So I think what we should do here is get a clean transition of the enrage, and then once we have it down pat, I don't think we have enough. If we do, great, but if we don't, then we should unboon, full send, wreck, everything on the enrage, shield wall. That should be enough to get it, if we can get a clean transition. Because it's gonna probably take that to down her with the enrage. Your shield wall is gonna run out too quick.
I'm having a blast, honestly.
Yeah, Prognax is amazing.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I mean, yeah, everybody should be extremely proud of themselves. I mean, we walked in here and one-shot 3 bosses.
That is true, yeah.
No world buffs either.
Yeah, when are you gonna call for the end boon? That's what I'm waiting for. Let's go.
Well, if we do it before we get a clean enrage transition, it's kind of useless. Like, we're throwing it away. We need to have a clean transition first, have it under control. You know,
Can we explain that again?
Once we do that.
Yeah, Token knows what he's talking about.
Explain that transition you're talking about, because
The tank needs to not die. We need to stop the DPS, wait for the web wrap to go out. As soon as the web wrap goes out, then we're going to blow our cooldowns, time it with the enrage. So once the enrage happens, it's right after the web wrap, and we're blowing our cooldowns then.
What percentage of the boss house is the enrage? 30%?
30? Yeah.
It's 30.
So I think 40 is too much room with our DPS. It should be like 35 probably. That we kind of stop at and wait for the web wrap.
Yeah.
But like we haven't even been able to call stop DPS or wait for the web wrap for the enrage.
Yeah, so the question is there anyone here who's uncomfortable with the timing of their job? Because this is a fight about timing, right?
Yeah, it's 100% just a timing fight. If you can time the web wrap with the enrage and your DPS cooldowns, that's pretty much it. And healer timing, of course. Healers, tanks, DPS, everybody has to be on time.
I'll try and call out the HOTS, but sometimes I do it for myself and don't call it out. So I'll try and call it.
Yeah, if you can get one person focused on just making sure the tank gets healed when he needs to, you have one DPS focus on when the AoE needs to go out. And then one person on the web wraps, calling that out. On the wall.
And we need to make sure, Gale Soup, Bulgogi, make sure that you're pulling back. Like, go get those ads, and they're running all over. So I'm not sure. They're just dipping right out to the healers.
Yeah,
they die quick. They die quick. So mages, if you're there next to the healers, help with some AOE. But tanks, make sure you're picking them up and they're not smashing the healer.
Yeah, they don't have a ton of health.
Also, we need someone actually watching the boss health to call for the stop and the wait for the web wrap.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, how do you turn on percentage health? Mine is turned.
I'm going to turn your volume up.
I can do a token.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's probably the most important job.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll call stop DPS at 35. And then we'll get a web wrap. Bubkins will survive the web wrap. Then we're going to pop all our cooldowns and kill this boss.
Indeed. All right, getting a ready check. We're looking for buffs here, guys. Make sure you've got consumables row going. Chicanery, Banheave, you guys got some stuff?
Yeah, I'm throwing it on.
Yeah, give me a second.
And Chicanery, if I see you drink a mage blood, that doesn't count.
What?
You lost me on that one, homie.
Mage blood gives you mana per 5.
Oh, gotcha.
It's what rogues crave.
It's an inside joke.
GNPP.
Scanning my inventory for anything else I can put on. All right, get a full timer.
DPS needs to just wait. Give him a good few seconds.
Not only to get in position, but don't parry haste as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wall wraps.
Spiderlings, AoE.
Let's spray in 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Pepper.
Get hot.
Cryptics, that's working really
NS,
well,
NS,
dude.
NS.
GG. Major swiftness.
Keep very far on the boss, please.
Wall wraps.
Target changed.
Save your cooldowns, warriors.
Web spray in 7 seconds.
Dynamite.
AoE.
AoE.
Big heals, big heals.
Lots of spiders on healers in the back. Go kill them.
NS.
Wall.
Target
Watch the
changed.
percent, watch the percent.
We're at 40% here. Get it. Okay, slow DPS.
Stop DPS now.
Heal.
Web spray in 10. Kill the little spiders.
Get hot. 5 seconds to web spray.
Pop them off. Pop them off.
Get ready to crank her.
If you have NS up, use it here.
NS, 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 NS.
Cooldown, all cooldown.
Target
Wreck it.
Push. Anything you got here?
Every cooldown you have.
Five seconds. Get it, get it,
Kill
get
it,
it.
kill it.
Yes.
Nice.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yo, this raid is easy.
Dares violate the sanctity of
It's
life.
a kiss.
No way. Bless Drug Palace. Bless.
It's a kiss.
Alright, clear this. Clear this.
Surely we take a picture with this one.
Yeah, everybody line
Yeah,
up.
that's picture.
Everybody line up.
So real quick, guys. Real quick. I have to.
Look, Bubkin's dead center with a Thunder Fury out, with Bubkins, or not Bubkins, with Dill standing next to him, and then everybody else crowd around them.
Torrens in the back, thank you.
Wow. Racist.
Yup, you know it.
Hi again.
Let's do the dance. Let's do the safety dance. Come on. Any dancers?
That's my favorite fight.
Huge congratulations to everybody here, man. Huge congratulations to Eclipse. Everybody did real good, man. We're doing really good in here.
Does anybody have a picture already? Are we good?
I got one.
I took like 10.
All right, we good.
Okay, let's go take the portal, guys.
All right, now Bubkins, I need to see Kiss of the Spider equipped on you, like right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to find him so I can trade it to him.
So I have to tell, there are massive, our healers are awesome.
Our healers are amazing, dude. I love our healers.
Hang on, I just want to say, so I meant to hit my last stand, and my fat fingers hit my death wish on the first web
Oh my.
spray. So,
Big.
so I was death wished in that first web spray, and I'm like, oh my god.
Let's go do Heigen, yeah?
Yeah.
It's just one.
Is that
one
the
room.
dance?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the suppression.
It's like my favorite one. If I'm,
I'd recommend
you
marking
gotta the
someone
floor
to.
turns into lava.
Guys, Bubkins has received Kiss of the Spider. The raid damage just went up.
He's also got. He also has gotten like all 3 pieces of his desecrated stuff, or 3 of the
Blessed
pieces.
main tank run.
Yeah, it's good stuff, guys. Gotta find it.
You're gonna love that shit, Bubkins. That thing is awesome.
So if you don't know what you're doing on the dance, or you get lost, turned around, whatever, just follow circle. He will lead you.
So this hallway we're coming up on is like kind of like the suppression room in a sense. They just keep respawning, and so no totems, and we're just gonna keep moving up. Should be fairly simple.
To avoid who? Yeah, just follow.
It's a fairly simple path, yeah.
So what you don't want to do here, guys, we're not doing big like mages. The big DPS needs from everybody needs to go on the these plague beasts. Mages, don't just go crazy here. You're gonna pull threat, and then you're gonna die in this room, and that sucks. So we're gonna stick together, follow Star. Yeah, and then we're not far from the next boss. So
No totems.
yeah, no totems for sure.
They need to die at somewhat the
5,
same time as well,
4,
too. The bats and the grubs that are chained.
2, 1.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving, guys.
Tank full plague beast out. Everybody DPS the plague beast.
You gotta be at the front, Bubs. Just
Yeah.
like those will be picked up by others.
Keep moving, keep moving.
If you're ranged, don't be close to the plague beast.
Keep it going.
Get slowed by these grubs.
Run, run, run.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
No totem. No totem.
Keep going, get this beast. Tank.
I think once these group up, you can dense dynamite, maybe? Is that right?
Yep.
Dense
Yep,
dynamite.
big AoE. Big AoE.
We got another beast in the back.
Pull them out of the raid. They need to be out of the raid.
Daphne, pull it out.
It's
on you. Yeah.
It's way too close to the raid.
Farther out, Gale. Farther out. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so this is where they have to die somewhat at the same time.
Just have them run back. No, well, yeah, because we got too many.
You might be able to get a res right here.
Don't have a warlock.
Yeah,
So
res them
it's
right now if you can.
Yeah.
We don't
two
have a
locks,
warlock for them to summon.
2 locks
They're both
dead. Yeah. Two out of the 5 are locks that are dead.
So it looks
If
like
you res a warlock.
Plague beast.
Right, I'm using the battle res on Astapos. The lock.
Okay, these grubs and bats need to die at the same time here.
Wait, where the fuck you die, Astapos?
Right on that last pack.
Ah, okay, you released, that's why it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I'm here.
Will we have chance to summon? I don't think so.
We do. You just
There's a
don't.
dead space.
Okay. We gotta keep moving. Yeah.
Move up, guys. Move up.
All the way around the corner. All the way.
Do not peek. Do not pull high.
Get in this corner. Don't go in.
He resets no either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll run through the door and clock somebody real quick before he does.
Fair enough.
Yeah, run in. If you died, run in. We'll get a summon on you. We got Asta up. We just have to get out of combat. And drink, guys. Drink out of combat right now.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty funny when he does that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna begin summons.
This is an undead boss, so Argent Dawn trinket's on.
Does anybody have safety dance queued up to play?
No, I'd put on the chicken dance for this.
Can I request that?
Do we need shadow protection for this boss?
No, we're gonna need big disease cleanses.
Also, if you get teleported, are we logging out?
Yeah, you should not try to run through that room. You just log out.
So, yeah. I mean, really, you should practice it the correct way.
Yeah.
Which is wait for 2 groups. Once you have 2 groups, so if you're the first group that gets teleported, you don't move. You wait for the second group to get teleported. Once you have 2 groups, then you move as a group, and you have to kill the mobs and heal your group, just like you were running a quick little gauntlet back to the boss. Once you get back to the boss, you have to wait at the edge so the slime doesn't kill you. Like, you have to time it when you get back into the fight.
When you say 2 groups, is that 10 people or how many?
It's 3 at a time.
Oh, 3, okay.
I'm trying to send these summons out. So
So-
just spam click this
If you-
portal as fast as you can. It's underneath star right now, underneath circle right now.
And those mobs in that gauntlet, if you get teleported, hit hard as shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait for 6 people to TP.
Yeah. And you have to, like, focus them down, move as a group. Don't get separated. You have to move as a group through it.
So if you get teleported, just wait until you have the 6.
Yeah. Wait till you have 6 people, move as a group, focusing each ad down, and don't get separated. I think you have to interrupt them as well.
Okay, there's 3 more summons that need to go out, so please quickly click this portal. Here it is.
Yep. Everything. We're controlling the mobs just fine. Everything's good.
Pumpkins, you good with leading us through the dance here?
Well, I'm just gonna apologize in front. You know, right up front, guys.
I'll
We're probably
try to
gonna
help.
die, 'cause I don't know.
You just move each one through. It's one step at a time. So you go the first one, second one, the third one, the fourth one. It's just one over each time. You go from right to left.
And it starts over here where we are.
Yeah, so basically, Bubkins, you're like, it's probably a difficult ping, but like somewhere in there. And then just pay attention to the, it'll pop up. And then you just have to move into it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like move into where it was.
Right.
I'll try to help.
Whoa.
Isn't there?
Summons
Doesn't it
are
go
done.
like 3 to 1 at one point? Once he teleports? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll call it. There is one point once the safety dance starts that you go from 3 to 1, but as far as tanking goes, you're just going right to left 1 step.
The other thing, guys, is that once we get him down, or after a certain period of time, so he does a mana burn. Okay, this guy does a mana burn. All the casters have to be on the platform that he's on right now. Okay, and what will happen is that during the fight, eventually he's going to come down and he's going to run with the melee, but he then will go back to the platform, and when that happens, everybody has to do the dance. You guys got to come down with the melee and do the dance until he comes back in, and then you go back to the platform.
And shamans, you need to make sure your melee has your totems. It's a pretty tricky placement. When you place them first on like the 1 and 2, it's not going to catch the 3 and 4 most of the time, so you're going to need to redrop your totems on the left side of the room and the right side of the room.
So we are going to get one attempt at this, guys, because we're at our raid block. I'm very happy with our progression tonight. It's been really awesome. Thank you guys for showing up to play.
Oh yeah.
The tank will die if he has a disease on him for more than a second. So it's very, very important disease cleanse going off right away. Very, very important.
They're on the run in, don't parry haste.
Okay, so I'm not running far when I go in, right? I'm just running right to the yeah. All right, we're going, guys.
Right there, Bumpkins.
All range, get on platform. Max range the boss. If you're losing mana, you're too close. Disease cleanse. Big
Hey,
disease
Gordo
cleanse.
and Hot Mama are in the room, so.
Right here, Bumpkins. Okay. Oh, how'd you die? Okay, bring him over here. Bring him over here. Oh, it's on
3. Go to 3. Go to 3.
Stay. Circle, guys. Circle.
Go to 4.
Guys, circle. Come to circle. Okay, back.
You teleported me.
Circle right here, Bumpkins.
I think we're too close to the casters. They may be getting.
You need to redrop your totems here.
You can back it up a little bit, like go farther out.
We're on aggro. I think it's on suit.
Touch the fang.
We all have mana burn.
Yeah, you can't full threat on him. He'll run in and mana burn the casters.
You gotta kill all these guys. You can't keep running forward.
Right here, stay. Too far, Bumpkins.
Oh. Did you have a disease on you? Oh, Stacy, everybody to 1. Everybody to 1. Now 2, 3.
I think that we can improve on. So, who was Circle? Soups was Circle,
The closer
right?
you are to the platform here, the easier it is. The less distance you have to travel.
Okay. I'm just worried about the dancers. So, like, who was Circle? Soups?
I was circle.
Yeah. Whoever's really good at dancing should be marked, and we should be stacking on the dancer. So, I mean, we can keep Bubkins up, right? But we should learn to dance. So whoever's really good at dancing, just speak up, and we can mark you, and we can follow the mark. Yeah.
Two?
Yeah.
Two?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that is kind of a cheese for this. If you just kind of turn your brain off and follow the mark.
It's more important that everybody learns the correct positioning, but we
Right,
can, you know, I'll stay as circle or whatever, and people can follow. I did pretty good until the end there when it was just a shit show and we were all gonna die anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. No doubt. I'm just that's just my 2 cents.
It's
That
been a
was a great
long
raid night,
while
though.
since I've had to do that in 2 phases, so it's been multiple years.
The dance was so fun. Yeah, there's a couple transitions there that you have to do if you don't normally do the dance that you might not be used to. That's the long 3 to 1 there at the very end. I don't know if anyone caught that, but